Okay, let's get into your reading, Scorpio. Oh my God. If you are watching this, whenever you are watching this, tomorrow at 11 a.m., you are going to receive some of the best news you have ever received. It is going to be so surprising, but in the best positive way, where it puts a smile on your face. You just feel lighter. You'll feel less anxious. You'll feel less agitated. You will feel like finally, like a breeze literally just came towards me. Oh my gosh, that is such a sign. I'm telling you, I have goosebumps right now. You can't really see it, but it is there. Oh my God. Chills. Chills. Listen, tomorrow at 11 a.m., like when you wake up and you check your phone or your computer, there is some seriously good news. Oh my God, it is a wish come true. Listen, I have manifested that this will only find you if it is meant for you. And I want you to sit with that promise for just one more second, okay? Because everything since then, every single card, every single detail has simply been unpacking that one original truth. You found this, okay? Out of everything else you could have been watching tonight, and that was never random. Okay, so let me lay out the actual signs one final time, okay? 11 a.m. tomorrow, white feathers or white birds. The number 11 showing up spoken out loud or written somewhere unexpected. And beneath all of that, okay, the deeper signs. A sense of lightness, a breeze, goosebumps, a smile that arrives before you've even fully processed why. All of it, okay, every single one of those pointing toward the exact same 11 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, loves, I think that's everything. Mark my words. Like I said at the very beginning, things are coming together, okay? And tomorrow, you get to actually watch it happen. Set an alarm if that helps, okay? Not out of anxiety, just so you don't miss the actual moment while it's unfolding. And then simply live your day, okay? The same as you would any other, except this time, you're actually paying attention. Okay, loves. I'll see you in the comments tomorrow. Good luck, okay? Though honestly, you don't even need it. It's already yours, okay, tomorrow at exactly 11. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and not everyone is going to see this. But you did, loves. You did. And you have, okay? You just watching this is getting the wheel turning for this to happen tomorrow. I'm telling you, comment down below, I accept, okay? Claim the energy. Make sure that you are subscribed, because I'm telling you, people that subscribe, they know that good things happen, okay? And there are blessings that literally take place and happen. And also, when you claim energy, it's the energy of the law of energy exchange, which means that the minute you decide, okay, like I want this, it's mine, the universe goes ahead and fulfills it. Okay, I've put so much energy into this reading. If you claim it, it's yours. It's sealed. It's done. It just happens, okay? So make sure that you are subscribed, like this reading. Comment down below, I accept, okay? And on top of that, make sure you share this blessing with someone else, because when you share energies and you copy and paste the link of the reading, you share it with someone else, not only does it happen for them, but also you get tenfold blessings and tenfold abundance, because you have shared something really positive and you've wanted something positive to happen towards someone else. And whether they watch it or not, just you sharing it brings you tenfold abundance. I'm not joking, okay? Because that racks up good karma. Because internally, you're not saying to yourself, you know what? I want this just for myself, and I don't want anyone else to have it. You're sharing it with someone else. Therefore, you're actually opening yourself up for way more abundance. And I want to slow down here for a second, okay? Because that mechanism actually makes sense once you sit with it. Scarcity thinking closes a person off, contracts them. The simple act of wanting good for someone else too widens whatever channel is bringing this toward you in the first place. Think of it like a river rather than a bucket, okay? A bucket only holds what you pour into it once. A river, the more it flows outward, the more it can actually carry back in return endlessly, as long as it keeps moving. So this week, okay, find one small way to actually give something, not because you're transactionally trying to earn tomorrow's news, but because generosity has a way of keeping you in the exact energy this reading is describing. I'm telling you, there is some seriously good news that has been just very stagnant. Like, this has not been happening for you for a while. It has felt overwhelming. Sometimes you've even thought like, I just give up. This is not going to happen for me. This is just not happening for me. So what I will say, and what I think is really, really important here, is do not worry, because it is finally happening for you. And just because it's taken a really long time to happen doesn't mean it won't, okay? I can definitely see that it has taken its sweet time. Whatever this is that is coming to you tomorrow, in the sense of good news, has taken its time. And it has also taken a toll on you mentally and emotionally. And I'm here to validate that. I know it's genuinely hard to keep believing in something after it's disappointed you enough times, okay? And I don't want to gloss over how much that actually costs a person. You kept showing up anyway. That matters, and I want that specifically acknowledged, okay, before the good news even arrives. The person who kept going, even quietly, even exhausted, that person is exactly who gets to receive this. And I want you to actually feel proud of that, okay? Not just quietly relieved. You kept your own hope alive through every single stretch that tried to take it from you. And that's genuinely worth honoring before tomorrow even arrives. But let me tell you something. Tomorrow, it's yours. It's done. It's there. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is absolute abundance. It's there. It's sealed in. It's going to be yours. And I want to sit with this card for a second, okay? Because it always shows an entire family together under one roof. Elders, children, dogs, a whole generational structure standing on solid ground. This isn't a lucky one-off. It's a foundation stable enough to actually be passed down and built on. This card is ruled by Mercury in Virgo, okay? Which is about practical, tangible results, not abstract hope. Whatever's coming tomorrow, it's not going to stay vague or theoretical. It's going to be something you can actually point to, concrete, real. And when it is, you will be shocked. You will be surprised. You'll think to yourself like, I didn't know. And I'll be like, because you'll be like, I didn't know this could really happen. And I'll be like, well, I did tell you, claim this reading. If you come back and you're like, nothing happened, I'll be like, did you actually claim the energies? Did you actually really affirm that, you accept that you want this to happen? Because I'll tell you, a lot of people say like nothing happened, but they never claimed the energies to begin with, And to be honest, there isn't actually a lot of people that say that. It's just the people that don't claim the energies that say it didn't happen. But it's because they didn't even claim the energies. And I want to be direct here, okay? Claiming isn't a magic ritual. It's simply the moment you consciously align your own belief with what's already coming. The universe doesn't need convincing. You're the one who benefits from actually deciding to receive it. The Six of Wands and the Empress. So the Six of Wands here is with the Empress energy, is so powerful because it just shows abundance and success and victory coming your way. And the Empress here showing so much love, so much happiness, so much joy. You sitting in absolute success, and feeling like, oh my God, wow, And I want to note something about this pairing, okay? The Six of Wands is a public, visible victory, a parade, a laurel crown, an actual audience witnessing the win. The Empress underneath it means this success isn't cold or transactional. It's warm, fertile, the kind of victory that actually feels good to receive, not just impressive on paper. This pairing is ruled by Leo, okay? The sign of confident, warm celebration. Whatever's coming, it isn't quiet or hidden. People around you are going to actually notice it too, which makes it feel even more real. And I want you to think about who you'd actually want witnessing this, okay? Not out of vanity, but genuine sharing. Good news held entirely alone loses some of its shine. Good news celebrated with people who love you tends to feel doubly real. Tomorrow, I want you to come back to this reading, and I want you to comment down below under, I accept exactly what happened. Because let me tell you something, it's going to happen for you, and when it does, you will be shocked. Don't forget to come back, okay? Do not forget to come back. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles here is the fact that you have been waiting for this to happen for a long time. And finally, the 9 goes to the 10. So you are going to get to success, okay? You have been waiting for success to happen, for success to come, for victory to come. And it is finally here. It is finally happening for you. Do not trust it. You know what I mean? Like, trust that it's going to happen. Trust that it is here. Trust that it is taking place for you. Because it is here for you. It's happening for you. It is progressing for you. It is literally here for you. Like, it's happening for you. It's yours. It is literally yours. And I want to say something about the number 9 specifically, okay? Because in numerology, it always represents the very edge of a full completion, the last full breath before something finally arrives. You've been sitting right at that edge, and this reading is confirming plainly, loves. The completion is right here. And 9 is also ruled by Mars in this suit, okay, which explains the mental exhaustion you felt while waiting. Mars energy pushes hard right up until the very end, which means the hardest part of this entire wait is genuinely the part you're already standing in. I want you to feel the relief in that, okay? Because it means you're not somewhere in the middle of a long, uncertain road. You're standing right at the very last hardest step. The one right before it actually opens up. Relax, detach, sit back, watch what happens, okay? Watch what happens. Make sure that you are just in your own world, doing you, focusing on the things you can focus on. Do not sit around and wait with desperation. Remember, desperation really just doesn't allow things to happen in the sense that things delay. If you always are just waiting around for things to happen, just try and focus on other things, okay? Really, really important, especially with the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups, like the opportunity is going to come to you, whatever this is, this really incredible good news. It's something you've been anticipating and waiting for, as we've seen on the cards. It's something you've really wanted to have happen for you, as we have seen. And it's something that you are super, super worthy and deserving of as well, as we have clearly seen. And I want you to actually let that word worthy land for a second, okay? Not skim past it. This reading isn't saying you got lucky. It's saying you've earned this through everything you've already lived through. And I want you to actually let yourself claim that word too, okay? Earned, not just hoped for, earned through patience, through waiting, through not giving up completely even when you wanted to. And it happens for you. It comes together for you. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel stronger. And I want to name why stronger matters here specifically, okay? Because good news alone can feel nice for a moment and then fade. This reading is describing something with staying power, the kind of shift that actually changes how capable you feel going forward, not just how you feel in this one specific moment. And not only that, with the Six of Cups, there's a sense here of just feeling validated that it came to you. Rather than you having to chase after it or run after it, you will feel so validated that it just happened for you without you having to do it all or go after it or try to chase after it. And I want you to actually notice how that lands in your body, okay? Because chasing something for a long time trains your nervous system to stay braced. Receiving without the chase asks something different of you. It asks you to actually relax into it. And I want to sit with the nostalgia in this card too, okay? Because Six of Cups always shows children exchanging flowers in a familiar, remembered garden. Whatever's arriving tomorrow, it might connect to something you actually let go of a long time ago, returning now in a fuller, better form than you originally imagined it. And I want you to actually sit with that possibility, okay? Because sometimes the things we've given up on completely were never actually gone, just waiting for the right timing to circle back around. And I want to name the water in this card too, okay? It's always shown calm, almost still, with a small village visible in the distance behind the figure walking away. Whatever you're walking toward tomorrow, it doesn't require you to run. It simply asks you to keep moving at your own steady pace. It's almost like it coming to you, which is the Ace of Cups. Hello. Look at that energy, and I want you to just breathe with that for a second. Okay, validating, coming to you, being yours, working out for you. Every single phrase in this section is describing the same feeling from a slightly different angle, which tells you how thoroughly this specific energy is surrounding you right now. The Ace of Cups just feels validating. It coming to you feels validating. It being yours feels validating. It working out for you feels validating. Like it just feels amazing because it's yours. It is yours. It is so totally yours. My gosh, look at this. The Queen of Wands. Just Queen of Wands is like just sitting back, relaxing, and letting people do things for you. And it just happens. It just happens. This queen is ruled by fire, okay? But her particular energy isn't restless or impatient fire. It's confident fire. The kind that doesn't need to prove anything because she already knows exactly who she is and what's coming toward her. The Ace of Cups is number one, okay? Which again is that 11-11 energy. Like it's coming your way and it's also bringing you so much peace. And I want you to try on that version of yourself for a moment, okay? Not anxious, not proving anything, just simply calmly certain. That's genuinely the energy this reading is inviting you into over the next day or two. You will see white birds or white feathers. It's a sign of peace, but it's also a sign that your angels and your guardians and your spirit guides and your ancestors are there, and they're allowing this to happen. They're allowing this to progress. They're allowing things to get moving. They're allowing things to work out. And I want you to actually feel supported by that for a second, okay? Not alone in this at all. Whatever's arriving tomorrow, it's being watched over, gently guided into place by more than just circumstance. And I want to describe this card once more, okay? Because a single hand emerges from a cloud in this image, holding a cup that overflows with 5 separate streams, doves circling peacefully above it. The offering doesn't come from you reaching up for it. It comes down toward you, already given, already blessed. This card carries Venus energy in Cancer, okay? The most nurturing pairing possible in the entire deck. This isn't just good news arriving. It's good news arriving with real emotional warmth attached to it. The kind that actually feels like being cared for, not just lucky. And that distinction genuinely matters, okay? Because luck alone can feel hollow, almost random. Being cared for feels entirely different. It means something out there actually noticed you specifically and decided you were worth this. Look, listen. I feel like you have also got so much spiritual support on your side as well. But there is this energy here of someone wanting the absolute most and absolute best for you. The Queen of Cups. There is an energy. Listen, the Queen of Cups comes across as grandmother energy because it's very emotional, very sensitive, very loving, very giving, gives from the heart. This queen sits at the edge of the water, okay, closer to the ocean than any other court card in the deck, holding an ornate closed cup rather than an open one. Her feelings run deep, but she's learned how to hold them with real containment, rather than letting them spill everywhere. And I think that's exactly why this energy feels so trustworthy, okay? Because it isn't loud or chaotic. It's the kind of care that just quietly makes sure things work out behind the scenes without ever needing credit for it. You see how I work as a reader, right? You see how I say things. Even if I go off on a tangent, it all connects back. You can't make it up that I was literally talking about what I was talking about. And then the card literally showed that you cannot make this up. And I want you to actually sit with that synchronicity for a second, okay? Because I don't manufacture these moments. The cards simply land where they land. And when the timing matches this precisely, it's genuinely one of the clearest signs a reading can give. The Knight of Wands. Like I'm telling you guys, the Knight of Wands shows everything coming together. Everything's going to come together. It's coming your way so soon. And this Knight is a fire sign card too, okay? Sagittarius specifically, the sign of momentum and forward motion. Once this Knight starts riding, he doesn't slow down halfway through. Whatever's approaching tomorrow is arriving with real speed behind it. The Wheel of Fortune. And I want to bring one more card in here, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. This card never asks permission before it turns. It simply turns. Whatever felt stuck, stagnant, or delayed for you before, that stuck feeling has already started shifting. This card is ruled by Jupiter, okay? The planet of expansion and luck. Whatever's coming isn't going to be small or partial. It's going to be big. The kind of shift that changes real direction, not just one small area of your life. Oh my God, I have chills, okay? That last part of the reading, I just literally have chills because I'm not even, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so subscribe. Claim this reading. Claim this reading that I feel like there is a presence in this reading that just wants the absolute most for you and the absolute best. And do you know what? I feel like it's my grandmother. I feel like she's here because she wasn't the kind of person that just wanted everything good for her own family. She wanted good for everyone loves. And I can't. There's not many people you would meet on this planet that want that. You know, it's crazy. It's closer than you think. And I want to pull one more message card here, okay? Straight from that presence itself. And I want you to actually feel that for a second, okay? Not just intellectually note it. Whatever wanting the best for you energy this reading keeps circling back to, it's specifically choosing to speak through this one tonight to you. It's closer than you think. That's the message, okay? Plainly, whatever timeline your own anxious mind has been running, this is actually happening faster than that. And I want you to release that anxious timeline right now, okay? The one that's been running in the background telling you it'll take months or years or maybe never. That timeline was never accurate to begin with. You'll know it the moment it arrives. And I want you to actually hold that phrase gently, okay? Because there's real comfort tucked inside of it. You won't have to work hard to convince yourself this counts, or second guess whether you're reading too much into something small. And this last one, okay, You'll know it the moment it arrives. There won't be any confusion tomorrow. No wondering if this was actually the good news or not. You'll simply know the way you know sunlight the moment it hits your face. Hold on to that certainty, okay? Because doubt is going to try creeping back in between now and tomorrow morning. When it does, just gently remind yourself, you'll know it the moment it arrives. And before the final message, I want to leave a few things to actually hold on to. Okay, the first 11:11 a.m. tomorrow, whichever day tomorrow is for you, the moment you press play, keep an eye on the actual clock, not out of anxious watching, but genuine open curiosity. You might find yourself checking the time far more that morning than usual, okay? And that's completely fine. Let it feel exciting instead of stressful. The way you'd watch for someone you actually can't wait to see. And if the news doesn't arrive at that exact minute, okay, I want you to actually stay soft about it, not immediately assume the whole reading was wrong. Energy like this sometimes shows up a little before or a little after, the same way a package can arrive slightly ahead of its estimated date. The second, claim this properly, okay? Comment I accept and actually mean it. The reading was clear that half the reason things stall is people receiving without ever consciously accepting. Think about how many times good things have quietly passed through your life before, okay? And you didn't fully register them as good because you were still bracing for the catch. Tomorrow, let there be no bracing. Say it out loud when you actually feel it arrive, okay? I accept, simply, plainly. There is something about your own voice claiming a moment that settles it deeper than just thinking it silently ever could. The third, watch for white feathers or white birds specifically over the next day or two. This reading tied that image directly to the Ace of Cups, confirming it as a real tangible sign, not just a nice thought. A feather doesn't have to be enormous or dramatic to count here, okay? A small white feather caught in a doorway, a single white bird landing somewhere unexpected. The size of the sign was never the point. The timing is what matters. Some people even hear the number spoken out loud. Okay, a radio ad mentioning 11, a receipt total ending in it, a random comment from a stranger. Stay loosely aware, not fixated, and let it land naturally when it shows up. Treat the whole day like a gift you already know is coming, okay? The way a birthday feels the night before. Anticipation without anxiety. That specific feeling, okay, excited but calm, is exactly the energy this whole reading has been describing from the very first line. The sun. And I want to bring one more card in here, okay, before we close. The sun. A child rides bareback on a white horse, arms wide open, beneath a sun with a face, rays pouring outward in every direction. This card never hedges. It doesn't say maybe. It confirms plainly joy, clarity, success. This card is ruled by the sun itself, okay, which means there's no hidden agenda tucked underneath it, no shadow side at all. What you see is genuinely what you get. Pure and simple. And that simplicity is honestly the whole point of this reading, okay? No hidden conditions, no fine print attached. Good news tomorrow at 11:11, plainly as promised. And I want this to be the last thought you actually carry with you tonight, okay? Not doubt, not overthinking, just this. And I want to answer one more thing, okay? Why this reached you now with this much specific timing? You needed the exact hour, not just a vague someday, so that tomorrow when it happens, you actually recognize it instead of letting it slip past unnoticed. Okay, so with all of that laid out, I want to speak to something practical, okay? Because I know exactly what some of you are already thinking. What if it's already tomorrow where I am? Or what if I missed 11:11 because I was asleep? I actually get that question a lot. okay? More than you'd think. Neither one of those matters, okay? The timing here is symbolic as much as it's literal. Whether you catch the exact minute or not, the energy behind it is still moving through your entire day, not just one single 60-second window. The whole day carries the same energy, okay? 11:11 is simply the peak of it, the moment it's most concentrated. Stay open through the entire day, not just that one clock check. I don't build a reading with this specific a time attached to it, okay? Unless the energy behind it was genuinely strong. 11:11 a.m. tomorrow, that specificity itself is worth trusting. The Two of Wands. And I want to bring one more card in here, okay? The Two of Wands. A figure stands on a balcony, okay, holding a small globe in one hand, looking out over the land beyond. This card is about a decision already made, a choice already settled, simply waiting for the right moment to actually step forward and act on it. Whatever this good news is, okay, the decision behind it wasn't made last minute. It's been settled for a while now, quietly, waiting for exactly this timing to actually reach you. This card is ruled by Mars in Aries, okay? The very first sign of the entire zodiac, the sign of true beginnings. Whatever arrives tomorrow, it isn't a continuation of something old. It's a genuine fresh start. And I want to speak to the small doubting part of you for a second, okay? The one quietly thinking, but what if nothing happens tomorrow? That voice isn't wisdom. It's a pattern built from waiting too long before, trying to protect you from hoping and being let down again. Just for tonight, loves. Set that voice down completely. I don't pull 9-10 cards agreeing this specifically by accident, okay? And I wouldn't tell you this with this much confidence if the energy behind it wasn't genuinely this strong. This is already in motion, okay? The 10 of Pentacles showed the abundance already sealed. The 6 of Wands and Empress showed a public warm victory already forming. The 9 of Pentacles confirmed the long wait is finally at its edge. The 6 of Cups and Ace of Cups confirmed it's arriving without you having to chase it. The Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Knight of Wands confirmed real support, real emotion, and real movement, all converging. And I want to note, okay, every single card in this spread agrees. Not one contradicts another. Not one hedges. That consistency across this many cards is exactly what makes me confident enough to give you an actual date and time in the first place. And the Sun confirmed a plain, clear yes. The Two of Wands and Wheel of Fortune confirmed the decision behind all of this was already made. And the timing is already turning. Every single card agreeing with every other card. So let's bring this together, okay, slowly. So it actually settles tomorrow at exactly 11 a.m. You are going to receive some of the best news you've had in a very long time. The 10 of Pentacles confirmed real sealed generational abundance. The 6 of Wands and Empress confirmed a public, warm, deserved victory. The 9 of Pentacles confirmed the long wait is finally complete. The 6 of Cups confirmed it comes to you rather than you chasing it. The Ace of Cups confirmed peace, 11-11 energy, and real spiritual support behind it. The Queen of Wands confirmed you get to simply relax and receive. The Queen of Cups confirmed real, loving, generous energy watching over this. And the Knight of Wands and Sun confirmed everything converging clearly, soon. And the 2 message cards confirmed the private words behind all of it, okay? It's closer than you think, and you'll know it the moment it arrives. One message, loves. Tomorrow at 11:11, it's yours. Claim this. Drop a comment and say, I accept, come back and tell me what happened. I genuinely mean that, okay? Not as a formality to close out a reading. Readings like this one only feel complete to me once I actually hear how they landed in someone's real life. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment and tell me what hit hardest. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. I read every single comment. Okay, even the ones I can't always reply to individually. Your story tomorrow morning becomes part of the reason this reading keeps finding the next person who needs it too. So tell me, okay, where you were, what you were doing, how it actually felt when it happened. Your story matters here. Wherever you're watching this from, whatever time zone, whatever tomorrow looks like for you, I want you to actually feel this settle in before you go, not just read past it. This reading found you specifically, okay, out of 8 billion people tonight, right now. That alone is worth sitting with fully before we close. You've waited long enough, okay? This reading is telling you plainly, the waiting is finally over. And I mean that plainly, okay? Not as a comforting phrase to end on, but as an actual literal statement. The wait ends tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Bye, loves.